Not too long ago, there was an interview conducted by Larry Reed with Miss Netta and Charles, and he dived into some questions that all of us would have loved some clarity on. And one of them was, what does Miss Netta identify as? This stems from the conversation that came out of interaction between her and T.S. Madison, and y'all already know that whole debacle that just was going on social media. I don't know if it's over with. Hopefully it is. But check out Miss Netta's response. Right after she lets us know that Charles been here and he ain't going nowhere. Tap in.
A question. How do you feel about being drugged into the world? Or maybe you don't feel like that, but you're just as popular now as Miss Netta. How do you feel about that?
I don't know if I am. Shit, if so, then.
So, Miss Netta, has Charles always been nonchalant, cool, calm like that?
All his life. So, just like people like Miss Charles fed up with Miss Netta. He out the door and all this and all that. This is Charles' way of how he act for real. So he don't get on here and do all this stuff like, oh, he said he looked like he tired of you. Or he looked like he about to leave. He looked like a lot of things, baby, but he looked like he's still here after finna be 7 years. That's what it looked like. So
how many years?
7.
Wow.
Yeah. Finna be 7 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
So when you came on the scene, you created a conversation. Because you're different from me. Because I'm familiar with, I don't know if you know this, but I have a relationship with T.S. Madison. So I've been on her since 2018. She's a trans woman. She identifies as a trans woman. But I heard in an interview you said that you do not identify with trans. So tell us how we're supposed to engage you respectfully, and how do you view yourself?
Okay. Basically, what I'm here, you unfroze up. Okay, now you unfroze. But basically, why I'm here, like I tell a lot of people here in my hometown, my name is Joe Robinson. Just simple as that. Everybody know who I am. Everybody doesn't look me up and all that other crap or whatever. But my name is Joe Robinson. So that's why I identify myself as being Joe Robinson. When I'm out on the road and we out doing our thing or whatever, yes, I dress up in wigs, I dress up in makeup and all that other stuff because I'm Miss Netta. So Miss Netta is my character. But, well, they say, okay, it's another word for it. I forgot the word. But anyway, Stage name. I got the name as I was like 22 years old, and I used to go to this bar all the time, which was a gay bar in Cleveland, Ohio. And I had this friend, real close friend. We was, she's like, I ain't gonna call you Joe. You don't look like a Joe to me. I'm gonna call you Joe Netta. That's what she did. That's what Joe Netta came up with. So she said, I'm gonna call you Joe Netta. And I'm like, oh, okay, well, I guess I'm Joe Netta. So then that's what I became, Joe Netta. People that didn't know me will call me Joe Netta, but those people that knows me will call me Joe, because that's my birth name.
And so if we refer to you as Miss Netta, Joe, or Joe Netta, you don't feel disrespected?
No, that's my name. Joe is my name. So when people be like, oh, Mr. Joe and all that other stuff, it ain't even the fact that that's the problem, because that's my birth name. That's the name I grew up knowing who I am. So I answer to Joe. And I answer to Joe Netta. And now, hell, I answer to Miss Netta. Because that's who I am now in the street, especially in my hometown now. If my name is gone, I'm Miss Netta everywhere now.
Yeah, I understand that. Yeah. Sometimes your talent and what you do well outweighs your identity. Because my name is Larry Reed, but they call me Larry Reed Live, which is the name of the show.
Okay.
So I don't mind that at all. Okay. So Miss Netta, even when you saying that and you're very clear, I got it. But there are people who still want to say, so does that mean you're a cross-dresser? Does it mean that you're a drag queen? No. Does it mean you just playing dress up?
I'm just myself. I've been getting my hair done ever since I was 16 years old. I've been getting my nails done ever since I was 22 years old. I never, ever, ever, ever wore women clothes in my entire life into 2022. That was my first time ever dressed up as Miss Netta 2022 in wigs, makeup. That was my first time ever wearing makeup. But I wore wigs before, but I never wore makeup, and I never had women clothes. And I never wore women clothes until after I started going on the road. I never wore a dress a day in my life. I promise you. People in my hometown can vouch the same thing. They never seen me out in public, makeup and all that. They might have seen my hair done and my nails done. But they never seen me with makeup, dressed up as no woman or nothing like that, because I'm just who I am. I'm just me. Yeah. And that's how I have been all my life.
And I hate to keep asking you that question over and over, but I'm trying to get it clear. But I think what the problem is, people need to be able to label people and put them in a category. And I think that's really what you are facing, because they want to say, okay, so are you this? Are you that?
I go to stores all the time. Some people say yes, ma'am. Some people say yes, sir. Sir, I answer to both of them. You know, if they misidentify me as a woman, they say, ma'am, come here. I come here. If they say, come here, sir, or whatever, I come here too. I ain't gonna just ignore them and say, who they calling a sir? Because that's who I am. So I don't get offended when they call me Mr. Joe or Big Joe, and I mean I don't care because my name is Joe Robinson. So I don't care.
So let me make this clear to everybody that is watching. And this is out of Miss Netta's mouth.
But to them, I'm Miss Netta.
Right. But this is what Miss Netta is saying. She's saying, I am me.
Me.
And I want everybody to put that in the chat, because I think this is something we can learn from Miss Netta. She's saying, I am me. Whatever you want to call me, I'll answer to any of that, because that's your lens. But if you asking me, I am me.
Right.
My name is Joe, and you can call me Joe Netta. You can call me Miss Netta. You can call me whatever you want to call me.
Ma'am, sir, whatever you want to.
That's what I'm saying. So everybody that's coming with the ignorance online and maybe even in the chat, you just need to be comfortable in your own skin and let other people be comfortable in their own skin without you needing to put a label on folks. And I love that. I think that's a lesson that we can get for you now.